I didn't even play that, and I feel relieved that it's done. I think, let's see, we have a few more missions, and then after that, I think, is when...
Yeah, that really weird kind of chase deal.
Yeah.
Let's get down to business. The first steps to escalating the war between Neela and the Contessa have gone well.
The way Neela looked there in that picture.
Before we spring our trap. Sly, I need you to steal a voice modulator from the castle and install it under Neela's headquarters. If all goes as planned, it should allow us to give orders to her mercenaries without being detected. Unfortunately, Neela's recent bomber purchase has made her army over-enthusiastic, and they might strike before we're ready. Which leads me to Murray. I need you to hotwire one of the Contessa's tanks and go to town on the mercenaries. We just need to intimidate them a little. And finally, I'll venture back into the crypts to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. We're going to need it to save Carmelita. Oh, and Sly, if you haven't already got one, you'll need to buy a paraglider for the heist. Okay, let's
Oh,
move
shoot.
out.
Oh, wait. We got one. I don't know. So, yeah, I think there's, like, missions here, and then after that, that's when we get to the Operation... Slopperation. I don't know. Well, first, let's pickpocket some. I'm gonna pickpocket some.
Oh yeah, don't forget to get the little like helmet and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Sell it for big bucks on the black markets.
Yes. This teaches kids that. I don't know.
This teaches kids that thievery is cool.
I'd say like one of the big reasons they probably made it to where Sly mostly only steals from. Of course, then again, it shows him stealing from regular people too, but. Only steals from criminals.
Mostly steals from criminals.
From criminals. They probably did that to say, okay, kids, it's still not really right. Well, just pretend he's Robin Hood, just not giving it to the poor or whatever.
Giving it to the himself.
Yes. As we ignore what the true, the true story of Robin Hood is, where he
stole from the government.
He stole from an oppressive government, not just from rich people. Yoink! Yoink!
So I find it really funny. So I have a coworker who's been reading some of the original Tarzan books.
Yeah.
And like, the Tarzan books were really racist.
I figured you were about to say that. I was just waiting to hear it. I mean, if it has to do with Africa, and it's, you know,
And they were written in like the 20s and 30s.
Yeah. Is that when they were, let's see, like the 19 or before?
19.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like even earlier than that.
Yeah, well the Europeans didn't know I don't think they knew as much about Africa until at least the mid to late 1800s.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Let's see. Oh, remember. It just kind of came to my mind just because I'll do that mission soon, but I'm gonna be doing some pickpocketing and pickpocketing.
Just remember in the grassy areas where that one little device is that had a timer on it.
Oh yeah. Hey, don't shoot me. Hey, don't shoot me. Hey, don't shoot me. I'm just an innocent little raccoon.
I just don't like cool. I just a Twash panda. I'm like the Panda King, but I'm not Twash. I just like to collect it.
Oh! No. Anyway. So,
where's the safe?
It's in, like, I can't remember, it's in one of the re-education tower rooms, I think. Let's see, because, you know, normally it would show it, but I guess we haven't unlocked it yet, or unlocked the room yet, so... Anyway, yeah. Let's see. But anyway, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So there's a part where
Right down there.
let's see.
Down there.
There. And now I got a hoy. Yep. But anyway, there's a oh yeah, the new Mario game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Because everyone can become an elephant, I call it Super Mario Republicans.
Okay, so speaking of Mario, I'm definitely gonna be looking for a pair of overalls soon, which I think I haven't had since I was like 5.
Well, we also had like Power Rangers costumes when you were 5.
Well, no. I mean, I never had a Mario costume when I was little. I mean, I haven't had overalls in that long.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get that, and then I can be Luigi after I get that in a shirt and a mustache.
Yeah.
Still a pretty cheap costume though.
You could probably go to, well, okay, you can either go to Walmart or probably, well, you might just order one, but
For
like
what?
Walmart for like costume pieces.
We already have the hat.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, like I was about to say Party City, but if you're wanting to get legit overalls, just to, well, okay, Walmart then. Well, maybe, I don't know.
No, man, I'm gonna get some legit overalls and cut off the logo.
Yeah. Anyway, so no, Sly, no, put it away, Sly.
Did I tell you about last year with the guy who dressed like Crash Bandicoot and ran around yelling at people who were dressed like Mario, calling him a piece of crap?
No.
Yeah. He was dressed like Crash Bandicoot, and he would just kind of talk angry, but kind of like that kind of, I'm half drunk angry.
Yeah.
And then would just yell at people who were dressed as Mario, like, you SOB or something like that. And I was with this guy in line at the exhibit hall, so we were in line together for almost an hour. It was hilarious. I wish a guy had come back this year. I wish I could have seen him, because that was the funniest thing.
There is you can order not like the ones you see in those ads, but there is a Crash Bandicoot costume you can get for like $60-something on Amazon and Party City and stuff.
Whoa!
And like, I've actually thought about getting one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be funny. And I thought about getting Corey to, I don't know if he'll want to do this, but it'd be great to get Corey to, which he's actually talked about it himself.
Oh, yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, I know. I know!
I just now saw. I just now seed it.
But, there is I'm hoping that, like, I can get him to dress up as Sweet Tooth
Oh,
from
there's one up there, too.
Yeah, I hope I can get him to dress up as Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal.
Why, because he's so tall?
He's tall, and he's just got the right kind of build.
Is multiple Sweet Tooth Sweet Teeth? Because I saw multiple Sweet Tooths this year, too.
Oh, you saw, did you see, like, the masks, like, the more modern masks?
I didn't know there was a difference.
Well, there's been many different designs for Sweet Tooth. I call it modern because since Twisted Metal Black, that's pretty much been his design, is with the mask. All the ones before that were like just him wearing makeup. Did they have their heads on fire?
I mean, yes.
I just like how in the series, in the last episode of the first season of Twisted Metal, like they had the TV show, they had like he wanted his head set on fire, and like he just said like, I'm just trying to go for a new look or something like that. Like it showed like that was the first time he set his head on fire. Because throughout the series, up until then, you don't see his head on fire. You just see every other part of the look.
Are you gonna get that last one?
Yeah, I was just trying to dodge the
It
guards.
just needs to smoke.
I was just trying to...
It needs to smoke.
The smoke.
It's gone.
Yeah, you see the hat?
I am Mrs. Nesbit.
Anyway, I wonder what the first Pixar remake is going to be. I'm not saying it's going to be good. It'll probably not be good. I'm just saying I wonder what a remake will be. If we're going by Disney princess stuff,
A
it'll...
Bug's Life.
Yes.
Or...
And I do...
Wall-E. No. No.
I'd say
Cars,
Brave.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
Brave, no.
Toy Story, no.
Soul.
No. I will...
So we can make it blacker.
Yes. I actually didn't hate Soul. I thought it was a decent movie.
I never saw Soul. I
What?
never even saw all of Wall-E.
It didn't... It wasn't... Now, Wall-E has its own charm. It's not the best Pixar movie, but it has a lot of charm to it.
The best Pixar movie is Toy Story 2.
Yeah. And then right after that, would you say Toy Story 1? Or would you say something else?
The Incredibles.
The Incredibles really was a pretty good movie, because, like... That was a movie that we weren't really interested in for some reason. But then after Incredibles 2 came out, I was thinking like, I don't know. I know for you at least, it was probably because they had a baby named Jack Jack, but
I mean, that is a bad name.
But
and not as bad as the name Tanner.
Yeah, I guess we can appreciate that.
Tanner just puts a bad taste in my mouth.
Well,
Tanner.
Well,
What?
just don't ever look at Corey's middle name then.
That doesn't change the fact that it's a bad name.
I'm just saying, don't look at
The
it.
name
Yeah. Well, now I gotta let him know to let you know extra a lot that that his middle name is Tanner. Tanner.
Hook it up for our side, giving us control over Neela's mercenaries. Sounds great.
Sounds great. At least I don't have to do that computer thing.
If there's pockets to be picked, I'm your man.
First, steal a wiretap and the voice modulator. Then head for the sewers beneath Neela's headquarters.
I'm on it.
Jeez.
I like kitties. Show me your kitties.
There's a thing, and it's somebody rating their professor,
Yeah.
and they were rated awful. Like, for all this bad stuff. Says I never wore my seatbelt while driving to school because I wanted to die before making it to this class.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So they like their professor?
What?
I kind of wonder. Didn't you say something about leaving a bad review for the professor?
Yeah.
I kind of wonder what kind of student they are, because it almost sounds like.
I've had some pretty bad professors.
I mean, I don't doubt that. I mean, yeah, there are bad professors. I'm just saying that, like, it depends on, like, like what kind of student it is, and it makes me wonder if like it's a feminist woman who, like, the person, like, she thought that he looked at her or something. It was like a guy.
I got feeling there's a bad teacher.
Okay. Well, but you know what I mean. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was those students that were like, or those feminist students that were like, my teacher did this, and all they did was like, my teacher raped me or something, and then like all they did was like had a glance at them or something, and like completely softening up whenever it distrusts the people who say they've been raped when there are people who've legitimately been, and they don't need to make light of that kind of stuff or just say that about anything. So anyway, like the Me Too, like a lot of the Me Too movement, how it was essentially just get away with anything by saying that this happened to you. Either it actually did, or it did, or either it didn't happen, you're making crap up to get attention, or it happened, but like it's a very extremely light thing that is nowhere near the level of actually what you call rape. So anyway,
almost messed up my leg there. Oh.
hey guys. So I think that I guess there's a way you can sneak around them, but I always just fight them.
Just go stand on that sword and hit them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, they can hit me with rocks.
Oh.
Can you hit me with rocks from there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want? Ah! Spiders! Spiders! Spiders!
Spiders! Just in his sleep runs over to where SpongeBob is and starts hitting him.
So I didn't have too many people respond to it, but oh here, look.
Security around the contestant castle
He just looks so funny.
I know.
really good in here.
Really good.
969.
9-6. Ha. I like it. I just like how he looks at it, at these things, where he's just like, huh, yeah. rage bomb. Huh? Yeah. You got the rage bomb move. So anyway, yeah, back at Universal. So yeah, there was a Popeye ride we didn't get to go on because it started raining and they shut down a lot of those rides. But for temporarily, but well, you know what? So so Bradley and Nathan wore ponchos. I'll say their names because they've been on here before. They wore ponchos during the rain, and of course they were making fun of me for getting rid of my poncho. They handed to me and Corey, or the ponchos they handed to us because. The thing is, the ponchos were about useless. Or, well, I mean, like, they only kept a little bit of water off of us, but not a whole lot. It was probably because they were, probably partially because they were cheaper ponchos. Oh, I killed a guard, apparently, that had a key. Anyway, so me and Corey got rid of ours. Corey didn't want to stay out in the rain, but I just stood there and took it. I just stood out because we were already wet from the water rides, and I was just like, shoot, I don't need a poncho. I'll just stand here and take it. I'll take the hepatitis. Anyway,
Hepatitis.
I was waiting for you to.
What are you, freaking gay?
Oh yeah. What about how the guy who made Frog and Toad is gay, and then in the 80s he died of AIDS?
You mean the AIDS?
Yes. Yeah. Would you stop turning around whenever I don't need you to turn around?
No promises.
Seriously though. Anyway, so, like, even the guy's daughter from before he came out was like, I bet, because the guy talked about, like, how Frog and Toad were, like, two different parts of him, and the daughter's, like, saying, like, how there's more of a dimension to it, or there's another dimension to it, like, how he's actually, how, like, Frog and Toad are, like, him coming out or something. I don't remember how it went, but anyway, could you stop turning around?
No.
Let's see. I don't have any poofy stuff anymore. I choose to blame you for it. But anyway, so when it comes to that, shoot, what was I saying? Would you? Yeah, there's so many guards around. Just die so I can restart this part. So I can gain all this. Anyway. Yeah, so the guy who made Frog and Toad was gay. And died of AIDS. Which is legit. Look it up.
Wait, what's legit?
Oh, the fact that the guy who made Frog and Toad was died of AIDS.
Gay.
But anyway, so I'm fully expecting that. I don't know for sure if they've done it, but I'm fully expecting that cartoon. They I think it came out this year or it's coming out sometime soon. Whatever the case is on Apple TV, the Frog and Toad. I'm not going to be a bit surprised if they make Frog and Toad gay. Because they're going to just fully do that. Even though you read the title of the first book, Frog and Toad are friends. It didn't say they're lovers or anything like that. No, they're friends. That doesn't mean gay. I mean, I swear, there's so many things today. Like, you can't have two male friends in, like, shows anymore, or like kid shows anymore, without them like being, without people saying, oh, they're gay, and they're trying to make them that way. You know, it's entirely possible to be friends with a dude and not be gay for them. I mean, I can't speak for that about Andrew, but you know. But anyway, it's like how people say that. I mean, I know they make a lot of jokes and stuff that would make you think that, but it's like a lot of people who legitimately think that SpongeBob and Patrick are gay. When, like, I mean, well, it's been shown multiple times that Patrick is into ladies. And SpongeBob is, well, not always directly. They've shown that when he was attracted to that Patty, it has a woman-like face to it. It doesn't, you know, it's vaguely.
Yeah, he was attracted to a fracking burger.
I know. And in 2023, that should be accepted. And then it's like, you probably
should be ridiculed.
And like, but then like you say that to someone who's also like a vegan or something, but it's like, but it's a burger.
Man, I just gonna tell myself it's a vegan burger.
Yeah. Anyway, so
disgusting.
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 Well, here's the thing: if there's ever a burger that has pretty much no side effects, that tastes and you get the nutrients of meat, you know, and it's legit, which I don't think that'll ever really happen. Which I know there's like those burgers now that like, you know, it tastes like it and all that stuff, but it's actually not from actual meat. But if there's ever a burger where you can still get or any kind of meat that you still get the same nutritional value from them and they still taste good, I wouldn't care to switch to that. I mean, I wouldn't care. I mean, we still need to, you know.
I fracking hate cows. I want them to die.
Yeah, we still need to genocide cows. No. No, let's see.
I still want cows dead.
Anyway, but what is funny is that like all these people who like are vegan and like they talk about eating soy stuff. It's funny to see people point out that like all the soy stuff, they still have to like take something from cows, or they have to do something that like still affects the environment.
My favorite is this dude. He's got to be straight up California, and he's like, see, now I'm gonna drink strawberry milk, which is where they use strawberry instead of like cow milk.
Cow milk.
Yeah.